Welcome back to This McCrazy Wife. In today's video, I am sharing a delicious casserole that comes together pretty easily and only uses a handful of ingredients. I will put an ingredient list in the description box below. So let's get started. This recipe is found in one of my favorite cookbooks, the Amish Soups and Casseroles that I found at Tractor Supply. Now we're going to start out by browning a pound of ground sausage. And I usually like Aldi's meat, but honestly, this ground sausage that I bought there isn't my favorite. But I got started browning the meat, and while that was cooking, I'm going to dice and boil 6 medium potatoes. I like the yellow potatoes from Aldi. They cook up quicker and the peel isn't super thick, so I leave it on. Now I was following the order of operations in the cookbook, and that was to cook the sausage first and then start the potatoes. But in retrospect, it would make more sense to start the potatoes first, and while those are cooking, then get the sausage browning. But anyways, I like to drain my sausage on a paper towel lined plate and use another paper towel to soak up any grease. So now we're going to mix together the cooked sausage along with 2 cans of green beans. Now, I chose the whole green beans, which I drained, and then I add that in and I'll give that a quick mix. You could also use frozen or fresh green beans, I'm sure, but you would need to adjust the cook time. So we'll give that a quick, careful mix. You don't want to break up your green beans. And then next goes in a can of cream of mushroom soup. Now you can feel free to be super awesome and make your soup from scratch, but I will be over here choosing the easier way. Stir all of that together and season it to taste. Now I always feel like cream of mushroom soup requires pepper, so I added that in. Next, I add in the cooked potatoes, and I just need to give it all a final stir. Just be careful so you don't end up mashing your potatoes. Now, the oven should be preheated to 350 degrees at this point, and I'm pouring this into a 9x13 baking dish that I sprayed with cooking spray. Sprinkle the top with a cup of shredded cheddar cheese. This was probably about a cup, but you can feel free to add however much you like. Now the recipe said to stir it in, but I prefer the sprinkle on the top and let it brown method. Now this baked for about 30 minutes or until it's nice and hot and bubbly and your cheese is melted. This was really good with sausage, but I think it would be delicious with ground beef or any kind of ground meat that you prefer. I'll probably try the ground beef next time. But I think your family will enjoy this as much as my family did. Let me know in the comments if you give it a try. I hope you have a wonderful week, and thanks again for watching This McCrazy Wife. I will see you next time.